land him up here. Other team's gonna be out with them. Oh. Watts, grab a med bag and a thermal blanket from my vehicle.
Got you. Got you.
Okay, she's got a lot of dried blood on her. Go ahead and wrap that blanket around her, but leave her abdomen area open up so we can see where this blood is coming from.
There's a syringe on the couch as well, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'll bag it up in a second and get it tested. See what was in it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see where the dried blood is coming from.
We need to, and we might want to grab 2 blankets. I don't know how long she's been out here. I don't even know who this is.
She's been shot on the right shoulder, through and through. But it hasn't been checked over at all. Quinn, see if you can check our pockets for any ID.
I think this is Raina, actually.
Yeah, I just found Raina's ID. What is she doing out here?
She's been out here for a while from what I can tell. Gonna go ahead and get her transferred. Alright, come on, Janet, let's get you. Alright, Watts, wrap the blankets around her as soon as I get her.
Yeah.
Watts, if you want to stay in the back of that car with her and just
I already planned to.
Okay, I'll drive your car back.
Okay, now this is gonna be the fun part. That's 113. 76 to pillbox with 1 critical. That shoulder wound I know was through and through. I couldn't tell if it was bleeding anymore, but it looked like it had already bled a lot.
Yeah, I got you. Raina, Casey, we got you on the way to pillbox, okay? she's been shot for a while. This ain't fresh, Bishop.
Yeah, no, I could tell by the dried blood she's got on her and on her clothes.
I mean, there's a whole makeshift tourniquet around the shoulder here. So not only was she there long enough to have been shot, but also either her or somebody else tried to patch it up.
And she looks hypothermic too, so she's been out there in the cold for a while. No, we'll get the doctors to take care of her. Dispatch 113, 23 per box with 1.
There's no same traffic. Damn it.
All right, Raina, we got you at the hospital.
I tried calling your brother. Not answering, says
Okay.
I'm sick.
I don't know who else she would have down as her eyes contacts.
I know she has other siblings. I was just texting Oliver and Raina back like a little bit ago, and then I didn't get answers from both of them.
I know I arrested Raina, Oliver, and Sydney last night, late last night.
Was she acting weird at all or anything?
No, Sydney gave herself up after the chase, and then her and her brother ended up giving themselves up because they were like, Sydney, you're not going to be a hero, and they ended up giving themselves up too.
Hmm.
All right, docs.
They were joking and stuff, and she was even
Raina
still
shot
poking jabs
a
at
couple
Oliver the whole
GSWs.
entire
You can
time.
see, the one to the shoulder. The blood's pretty coagulated, so it looks like it's been a minute. Her vitals are really bad, and she looks to be hypothermic as well. So if you guys could work her immediately, and keep us updated as soon as you know anything. Thanks.
This is kind of the not so fun part of the job where we find people that we know that are hurt a whole bunch and we just kind of have to wait and hope for the best. So just gotta let the doctors do their thing.
Yeah, I called her. I don't know, it had been about 7.5 hours ago. She didn't answer. I just got her voicemail. I figured she was passed out, sleeping or something.
Yeah, she texted me super late last night asking if I was around, and I was passed out because I got shot a bunch yesterday.
Yeah, I arrested her and her brother and Sydney around about 5:15ish or so. That's when the report was posted.
I mean, if nothing else. Well,
She had to go to the bathroom.
yeah, badly. Time did that 911 come in? $22.32. Stand by. Two 15 dispatch. Bishop. I've got notes started for this. You guys said that there was. You said that there was a syringe on the couch.
I believe that's what Quinn found. She was gathering up, so.
I'm gonna give Sarah a minute because I think her internet dropped again.
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing anything?
Yeah, she DM'd me. She was having issues. I'm gonna give her a minute and then
Not offhand.
I'll continue if she can get back on or not. Jack Happy Tricks, thank you so much. Oh, Jake Happy Tricks, my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna give Sarah a little bit. I feel bad just going without her, because she was the one who picked her up too. How am I tonight? I'm good. I had a good day. I'm still a little congested. My throat when I woke up today was just gone. My voice was gone. So I was stressing a little bit about being able to roleplay tonight and playing it out well, and then I realized that it's kind of going to work out well because Reina's half alive. So.
I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. Do you need anything, Bishop?
No, I'm good. Getting turn the lights off to my car. That could probably be really good.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm waiting for Sarah. I want the whole gang here. Plus, I told her I'd wait, so. Shit. Hold on. Oops. Shit. Well. Damn, I still got debt too. Fuck. I'll just send that. And I'll repost it if she needs. I feel so bad for Sarah right now.
I know you said you didn't want anything, but I got you one anyway.
Thank you.
Any update?
Not yet. I'm still working on her. So.
Oh, did you just ditch uniform? Oh,
No, she had to go to the bathroom.
what up? So everybody was here, and there's no calls right now, so I figured I'd drop by.
Not much going on. The doctor's still working on her, so.
Who's her?
asking for me to talk to her and stuff like that, and I've just been so buried in paperwork and in and out of the hospital and all this other stuff that I haven't really got to talk to her. So
I don't know if it's in regards to that or anything. I've been actively talking to her, so.
Can they see my Mies? I don't know if I
So
should.
this is what I'll do. I'll hand primary over towards to 508 127 since they know her better, they can talk to her better. I've only had times when I've arrested her or interacted with her every once in a while, so you guys will probably be able to get her to talk more about what happened than I would probably be able to. So I'm just gonna hand primary over to you guys.
what updates do we have on her right now?
I'm going to check her test.
I'll go with you.
I'll stick around until a call comes around.
Hello, docs. We got any updates on Raina?
Oh God. Frazzled beads. Shut up.
Alright, thank you, nurse. Just do the best you guys can.
All right. I'll take the cruiser, head back up there, see if there's any blood or bullet casings or anything.
I can do the my Torrance is gonna be better to get up the mountain than you guys's. We both should stay here since, like I said, I handed primary over to you guys. So
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find any kind of shell casing over there because we were talking about it, and I feel like the situation might have been she got shot somewhere else and then was stubborn and didn't go to the hospital and tried to tough it out and was sitting up there for some reason. I still got to get this syringe tested. I don't know what it is exactly, but yeah, you can
Alright.
check, but I don't know if there's gonna be anything other than maybe blood
probably
evidence.
not, but it's better to check than not. So
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna head up there and then hopefully everything's okay.
Okay. Now we just wait. Wait.
I don't know what the most fucked up part was.
Hmm?
Her and I actually had a conversation last night. And she actually said to me, a little cold never hurt no one.
Yeah, I kind of feel super shitty because she texted me super late last night asking if I was around and able to talk to her, and then I didn't respond.
Yeah. So I ended up going back to my apartment and crashing like earlier than usual. Told her to stay safe, and that was at like, I don't know, it was pretty late.
Has there been any other calls coming through?
Nah. I've just had this one guy on an ATV bothering me for the last few minutes.
Who is it? And where?
Not sure if it was the same guy on the ATV, but it was Aro de a Charlie Kamir.
Hmm.
D-Mac, you made me cry. Why did you? Thank you. Hi, chat. Hold on. I do know who Tyler Childers is. I do. I haven't listened to this song in a hot minute though. Shit.
Do you need a coffee or anything, Lieutenant?
I'm okay. You can grab one if you want to, though. I'm good for right now.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll be back.
Send it. Copy. If you want to look back in the call, I can see if there's any kind of reports of shots fired or any kind of 911s indicating that she was shot last night. That'd be sick.
See that? Blame Lux, everybody. Lux. You shithead. think Streamlabs is down. Silence. Hold on.
Lieutenant, I just had a thought.
Yeah, what's up?
Is Eric still currently a patient here?
As far as I know, yes.
Well, we might want to be prepared for if she wakes up and realizes where she is with him still being in here.
Fuck.
Send it.
I can't get it, chat. Hold on. There we go.
Copy. Did she have a gun on her at all?
I didn't search her.
Oh, right. I didn't. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Hello, Docs. I'm just gonna look through her bag over here really quick.
Do I have my gun on me? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, she didn't have any kind of anything on her.
That's not typical. I'm pretty sure she usually carries. Like, relatively positive. She usually. I could be wrong. I don't know. I thought she said that she carries.
I can't remember if she carries or not. I tried to call Oliver, but he's not answering, so...
I'm pretty sure that she usually does. I remember her and Jericho thinking it was funny that I'm a cop and I don't even own a gun off duty.
Mm.
I have one, like, in my apartment, but I just kind of leave it there all the time.
I feel like that's what mine would become. Because they were both like, well, what if, some shit happens? I'm like, well, if some shit happens, chances are, like, they probably got the drop on me anyway, so what's having a gun on me really gonna help, really? It's not like if we're working and we got it on us, and we just gotta be ready to use it at all times,
Yeah.
When you're off duty, it's kind of vulnerable off duty, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, I don't usually carry off duty at all. Like I said, I just keep it inside my apartment just in case anyone tries to mess with, like, the house or something, but it's usually about it.
What you got for us, Docs?
Told ya.
Okay. Is she stable enough to see us at this time, or should we give her just a little bit?
I would say give her a little bit to kind of come to and stuff. I don't want her to freak out because she's in a hospital, but I'd probably give her a little bit longer to kind of come to.
Wish I could turn
What
YouTube
is
down more.
Lana mentioning that with if she does figure out where she is and her dad being, I think she's gonna want to be here for very long.
Well, I mean, she'll have to stay here until she's medically cleared unless she signs a thing to not stay in here.
Oh, she's
Um,
signing.
After that, we can't really detain her necessarily. I mean, we can try and talk to her, but it's going to be up to her if she wants to talk to us or not. And then, unless you have enough with what you were working on and you want to try and push that tonight, but that's
I
also
mean,
completely up to you.
Not in her current state, no. I mean, obviously it needs to be dealt with, but
Oh, the bus.
I don't know about you. I'd rather see somebody be okay first, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree with that. I'm just, saying. If she doesn't want to be here, we could take her down to Mission Row and just kind of sit in one of the little interrogation rooms and kind of talk to her a bit just because it's safer there. It's probably warmer and we can get her blankets and stuff.
Yeah.
I just
mean,
know
if
people
she's
don't
cool
really
about
like
it,
those
yeah.
kind of rooms, so.
Do we have, like, you think we got a more comfortable area in MRPD that's not an interrogation room?
I mean, we have the break
What,
room.
like the break room?
Yeah, I was gonna say, we had the break room. That could work.
I just think, if she wants to come with us, probably throwing her in an interrogation room in this state, maybe not the most tactful. No disrespect at all intended with that statement, Lieutenant, by the way.
No, I know, that's just the first room I thought of, to be honest. I didn't think it's the break room, so.
Do you think that she would talk to us in a more official capacity, or maybe just in like a
Well, I want to talk to her regardless. I just
Yeah.
want to wait
Yeah.
till she's medically cleared, and I don't know if she's gonna want to stay in the hospital to do
Yeah,
that. So I'm trying to think of somewhere
you
that's
said
warm
a few
and
times she does not like the hospital?
Yeah,
so
no.
probably not.
Like I said, Lieutenant, between her not wanting to be here and her dad already being here, I almost guarantee she's gonna want out real quick.
I'm gonna say probably don't bring up her dad to her,
No.
and just kind of focus on the situation. And if she wants to talk about it first, then we can let her talk about it.
Yeah,
but
no,
I'd
yeah,
say
no,
don't
no.
bring it up first.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not anything I was gonna bring up. I'm just trying to think ahead for when she does wake up. That's all.
Ideally, the best case scenario with this would be if Oliver would call me back and then we can take her home where Oliver can look out for her, because even though he's not a doctor anymore, I mean, I still trust him to, retain that
Yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah, for sure.
And we could talk to her in her own house if they would let us in, but it's like best case scenario and Oliver's not responding, so.
Oof.
I've mostly noticed him like in the later night. How are you healing, Lieutenant?
You know, I'm standing up and I'm alive
Yeah,
right now,
you know.
so that's the thing. Okay. Watts, you want to try and talk to her now?
Good luck, hombre.
Oh no.
Oh, Reina. Hey, it's Watts. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's also Theo, so
How you feeling? They getting you warmed up nice?
Mm.
Hold on, easy, easy, easy.
they're just trying to give you more fluids because you're kind of lacking a little bit right now.
I can't be here.
It's all right. It's okay. Everything's good. Okay.
Listen, me and Watts are both here. We're not gonna let anything happen to you, okay? We're just gonna make sure that you're medically treated and you're okay to go, and then we can get you out of here and we can talk to you somewhere else, okay? But right now we just need to make sure that everything's okay. You weren't looking good at all when we found you, so we just want to make sure that you're at least okay to transport to a different spot. You're not in trouble or anything. I just want to say that right now.
Yeah.
We know
You
that you
know.
probably don't want to be in hospitals, so we're just going to make sure that the nurses treat you, get you feeling at least a little bit better, and then we can move you somewhere else and talk to you over there, okay?
We'll get you out of here. I promise. Don't worry. Know that you don't want to be here right now, but just let them do their thing, and then we'll get you out of here together. Okay. And we'll be here the whole time. We're not going anywhere. Do you need another blanket? Are you comfortable?
I don't really know what I feel right now.
Okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Okay, how about this then? What's your top 3 favorite comfort foods or drinks? Like your number one go-to if you're not feeling good, you're having a bad day, something like that. What's the top couple foods and drinks that are your favorite?
Strawberry milkshakes are pretty fucking good.
True, they are pretty good. It's a little bit cold outside, but sometimes cold drinks are good when it's cold outside.
Yeah, that's why hot fudge sundaes are bomb in the winter. Cause you got that cold and hot fudge all at the same time.
Do you have any other foods or drinks that are maybe slightly warmer?
Ugh, gotta control her.
Yeah, like some mashed potatoes or something.
Like brownies.
Yeah, brownies are pretty good.
Like weed brownies.
Huh? I'm not gonna get you a weed brownie. What? I can do normal brownies. I could probably find those somewhere.
Yo, but to be fair, Lieutenant, I mean, she's kind of hurting right now, so
Are
if she
you
wants some
saying
weed
we're
brownies.
not? No.
I'm not saying I'm gonna get her some weed brownies, Lieutenant. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, her desire for weed brownies at the moment is kind of understandable considering the circumstances. That's all I'm saying.
Do you know where to get weed brownies or what?
No, Lieutenant, I do not.
Hmm.
It's okay, I don't either.
Yeah, see, she don't know, I don't know, so you are our last hope, Lieutenant.
I don't know. I
I'm
don't
sorry.
really do investigations involving drugs for the most part, to be honest.
I'm sorry, Raina, I tried.
I'm not gonna go look where to find weed and just tell everyone where to get it.
Yo, I'm not either. That's why I asked you. Going up chain of command. That's how this is supposed to work, right?
Not in that situation, no.
I mean, it could.
Oh my god.
Yo, is this why everybody thinks I'm too unprofessional?
I mean, whenever someone mentions you, I did hear a judge talk to me about you street racing or something once
No,
before.
that
so.
is that
Oh.
was a myth and it was debunked.
You want to take my car?
Oh, your car does drive pretty good though.
Don't let him street race. What?
I'm not, Lieutenant. I'm not. I was never. Listen, the person who made that allegations later came out and admitted that the allegations were false.
Interesting.
Yo, Lieutenant, all I'm going to say is I'm not getting up to anything illegal. But if there was ever one thing that I might consider doing, it would probably be street racing, though, because it sounds fun. Did you ever play Need for Speed? That's just great. Fast and the Furious? I want to be like Paul Walker, too.
On an AMA.
Wouldn't do crime, but wants to street race. Interesting.
No, Lieutenant, that's not entirely what I meant. All right, so don't ever invite Lieutenant over to play Gran Turismo. Got it?
Wow, now you don't want to hang out with me.
No, that's not. Look, all I'm saying is if I invite you over to play Gran Turismo, you're gonna be like, "Oh, Watts, you really are a street racer."
Okay. Did you say you wanted to sign the thing for the medical people?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to set her up with that, we can take you somewhere that's not here because we still kind of want to talk to you about what's going on. So we'll go somewhere else that you can pick that's warmer. I'm gonna go get more blankets and stuff just to keep her temperature up. If you wanna prep her with the nurses
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
Nice.
Yeah, if you guys could get us the discharge papers and any paperwork that she might need for, any third party care outside the hospital or anything like that. All right, thank you. Hey,
Mm.
when you said sometime a night outside in the cold ain't always a bad thing, you weren't supposed to take that so literally.
I didn't mean to stay out there all night.
No, I didn't figure that you did. You scared the shit out of me, just so you know. Nah, I don't apologize.
Sorry.
You didn't do anything. It's all good. You're talking. We can get you out of here. We'll chill and talk for a bit. It's gonna be good, all right? Get you back on your feet. For the record, this isn't Deputy Watts talking to you. It's Casey, despite the fact that you won't call me Casey.
Okay. Good night, C-Mac. Thanks for staying. And the nice things you said in the fucking... Bro, you made me cry.
I was hoping it was like an ellipsis and like it was like okay ... but then I figured it was a hard period at the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try again tomorrow. It's all good.
Okay. I got an extra thermal blanket, and then I also brought an extra like flannel that I wear to work today because it's super warm, and she can use it for now. So.
All right, sick.
Okay. Oh.
Did they sign all the thingies and stuff?
Yeah, she got the paperwork signed. They're giving her a list of like meds and hospital orders and stuff like that right now, I think.
Bet. Okay. So.
There.
Oh my god, sharp.
So they got a wheelchair anywhere around here, Lieutenant?
I am not
Probably. Let
going
me.
in a fucking wheelchair.
All right. Well,
You just
yeah.
help her walk. I'm gonna hand her this really quick.
Yep.
Okay, I feel like there was a more gentle way we could have gone about that instead of just ripping them out.
I feel like.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, but now look
right?
at your
They
arms.
are gross.
Look at your arms are bleeding now. What the?
Bro, I was just bleeding on the side of a mountain. What do you mean? Bro, my mom calls me right now.
Door for you at least, Jesus.
Okay. Did you want to? Where do you want to go? Because we could go to a station or something where it's warm. We could take you to your house if you want to let us go in and talk to you there, just because it's comfy. Or, I mean, wherever really. I guess.
Bicycle. I don't care.
What? It's up to you. Wherever you wherever you want, I guess.
Do you want to go to a diner to serve strawberry milkshakes?
We could also pick up strawberry milkshakes on the way to wherever we're going.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, we could just go to the PD.
That works. It's completely up to you. I didn't want to be like, yeah, let's go to the PD and have it be like. A lot of people don't like police, believe it or not. So some people are just like, fuck that. Why would I want to go there? So
I mean, sadly, half of my contacts are police. Not sadly, but you know what I mean, on that state.
yeah, okay. We can go to the break room over at Mission Road, and since it's down the road, we'll pick up strawberry milkshakes on the way. Even though that's not keeping you warm, we'll just get you an extra blanket to make up for it. It's fine.
Okay.
I will let you know too, there's so many Christmas trees in there. There's like 50 Christmas trees in Mission Row.
That's true. Hey. Hey, I got you, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Right here. Watch your head.
Maybe something less bloody.
Yeah, did you want to go by your apartment or your house to get clothes, or did you want to stop by the clothing store?
I mean, clothing store is probably faster.
Okay. Well, luckily there's one next to Mission Row.
Want to help her out, Quinn, and I'll go park the car across the street.
Yep. Okay. Here we go.
Thanks.
There's a little snowman on the corner. Cute.
Can I even change my outfit back here? Probably not. Nope. Nice. Put it over here. There it is. Kira! Thank you for the raid! Just, casually. Bruh. Hello, raiders. Also, Trey Dog, thank you for the raid from earlier. Sorry I didn't say anything.
Watts, are you trying to switch to LSPD? Is that what you're doing over there?
Nah, I was just trying to see Sorry, I don't mean to run into
Hey,
you.
you're
Sorry
trying to
about
see if
that.
you wanted to switch to blue. I see. It's a good choice.
You know, I feel like nobody really wants me. They just like I'm that satellite entity, you know, that kind of floats around between everybody.
What? What do you say?
Oh, it's cool. I don't mind. I like
Huh?
being a drifter. It's all good.
I'm just saying LSPD is way cooler. That's
What?
all I'm saying.
Oh,
I
so what are you
mean,
saying? You saying I'm uncool then?
No, I didn't say
That's
that.
hurtful.
if we're
You're still
being
cool,
honest,
but LSPD is just way cooler.
the yellow and the green kind of don't look that nice compared to the blue and black. Just saying.
What? No crying. No crying.
Yo, no, I'm not crying. I will say I wish it wasn't green. Like I like the tan and khaki, but I wish it wasn't green.
What are you, Jake from State Farm?
What? Nah, I'm Casey Watts from Los Santos.
You could have said from BCSO.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I mean, a cop is just my job. You know, that's not really. It's not all of me. It's just my job.
True. I guess I'm Theo then from Vice because I didn't grow up here.
Oh, here you go. County 508, 1076, MRPD. We're gonna be clear of Pillbox Medical. We have one subject that we're taking down to talk to. Show us 23.
That call out on the radio was a lot better than what I was trying to process in my head because I was like, how do I call this out on the radio? We don't have a 10 code for this, really.
Okay, so that would
that
was
it
efficient.
was it was
okay.
smooth. It was
Dope.
good.
I'm just gonna park this over. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's let Bishop out. Or actually, let me drop you guys at the door. I'll park this over here.
But
She don't need to be walking any further than she has to.
I gotta get out of the car, bro.
we'll go to the snack room because that's cozy. Have you ever been like through all these other rooms before?
No.
Well, welcome. We have way too many rooms here. And I'm already lost. Oh, it's this way. Nice. This is the commander's office. That's where McDonald's will usually yell at people about the budget.
Oh.
MRPD at this time.
Yeah, I got pulled in there the other day, and I thought I was gonna get yelled at, but then they were like, "You're promoted," and I was like, "Oh shit, nice." And then this is a snack room. Look, a nice cozy couch and everything.
Wow, I feel like a cop. Wow.
Yeah, and we also have a little coffee machine if you want coffee, and then there's also snacks if you want any snacks. And someone left pizza on the table. I don't know if that's fresh. Even though it says fresh, I don't think it's fresh.
I'm gonna sit right here.
Yo, you want us to turn on a tube TV and see if like we need to put some
Yeah,
aluminum
hold
foil
on.
on the
I
TV?
hear someone
on the
yelling at
antenna?
the front desk, so I'll be right back.
I got you.
Hi, how are you doing today, ma'am?
Oh, shit.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Sorry, I didn't mean to be on, but I was here a couple hours ago and no one was around. I had a couple questions concerning the application.
I gotta get you a strawberry milkshake. I forgot to stop and get it.
Well, DOC's
Nah,
got
it's
their
fine.
own, like,
I know, but
separate
do you know if
portal.
anyone's awake? That's what I'm trying to. If you had connections, that's what I'm trying to ask. Sorry.
You want some toast?
Oh,
Want me to make you some toast?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm
sure.
okay.
I can try and contact them for you really quick and see
Okay,
if.
thank you. I just
they'll-
wanted to know because I know I gotten a reply.
There's some
back
ramen
that
chicken noodles up on
there's
the
not anyone going in at the moment
up on the
because
microwave. I wouldn't trust that shit though. If feel like that's been there
I
for
just,
weeks.
It's been almost
Oh,
a week, and I
That
just
sounds
wanna know
nasty.
if
Yeah, it's probably real gross,
I'm
honestly.
not trying to rush things. I just want to know if any spots have opened. That's all.
Yeah, I got you. Let me reach out to one of them.
I'm
to
gonna
your
be
email
honest with
address
you.
and see
I can't tell if it's
Okay, sorry. I don't mean. Oh,
unopened
also,
and the noodles haven't been cooked
I
yet
don't
and they're
know
just hard,
if you
or
wanted
if they
to
have been
look
cooked
at
but they've been
Twitter
sitting there for so
or
long that they got hard again.
Section 13, 1042.
the phone app, but I do run an Uber service where
That's
I can
disgusting.
pick up food for people if
Yeah,
anyone
I'm kind
needs
of
it,
concerned
and
about it a little bit. I'm not gonna
drop
lie.
people
That's
off
why I
for
never eat in here. Just never. I just
Oh,
eat in my
okay.
car all the
What's
time.
your name?
Colby Dempsey. Here's my card.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, but are you guys needing food? I can go grab some. I still haven't found where the noodle place is, but I know where the burger shot is, and I can also get gas station food if you prefer that. So.
I'm pretty good on
Is there
food. I
anything
did
else? Is
just
there
eat a
anything
little
I
bit
can
ago,
get
so
you?
I'm okay
Or
for the
anything
moment.
Does
But I
help
do
anyone
have
make you
back
more
delivery
there that
options.
might
comfortable?
need food?
Possibly in a
Hold on,
little
I'm
bit.
listening
We
to
are
your
talking to
voicemail.
some people back there, so they
Oh,
might be hungry. But I got
that's
your number,
awkward.
so I'll let you know if they are hungry. Let
I don't
me
mind waiting
reach out
around
to these
because
people.
I'm literally doing nothing. I just woke up from my nap. I
Hey,
usually
Raina.
take
Just
about
wanted to check
11
in.
afternoons, so.
Got kind of short spoken last night. Figured you were busy, but I
Let
wanted to
me
check on
reach out
you.
to these
Be
people
sure anyway.
real quick and see
Hope
what
this
they
call
say.
doesn't wake you up.
I can wait over
See
here.
ya.
Sorry if I'm bothering you during anything.
It definitely didn't wake me
No,
up.
you're all good. That's fine.
Well, that's good. I was worried that it might.
I mean, if it had, I'd be on the side of a mountain, so.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking in retrospect.
That's all.
I mentioned that
Wanna
to
come
them
in
at the
here
hospital too. I'm like,
looking
well,
suspicious. I was being respectful there. So I'll put it back on when I walk back outside.
Yeah, you're all good. I don't mind at all.
Well, I just didn't want to walk in and make you think I had a gun, which I don't, is what I'm trying to say.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I was raised right. Be respectful.
you know, I realized in
Respectful
retrospect
to
that
everybody, regardless of
that
their
voicemail didn't really
or
age
race.
well, really fast.
I mean, you'll find out why I kind of just. Yeah.
Nah, I get you. I'm just glad you're alright.
Is that some sort of
Yo,
scented
you want to play
lotion I
darts?
smell? Because I smell something.
Maybe when my hand stops shaking.
I don't
Come
have
on, I need every advantage that I
It
can
smells
get right now. I'm not very good at it.
I don't know where I'm getting that smell, but
I'm
it's coming
kidding.
off
I'm
of
not
you.
being serious. I'm
I don't
kidding.
know why.
Yeah, usually I stick with the unscented ones because my nose is like super sensitive to that kind of stuff. But it might
You
be
just.
someone else that came through here a little bit ago with some.
Oh, okay. I can really smell a hint of lavender and whatnot, and I don't know why I smell it though.
Do you need another blanket?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
People come
Do you need
through
another
here all
blanket?
day long, so I wouldn't doubt if someone came through with lavender lotion or something later or earlier.
Okay.
I don't know. My body kind of feels pretty numb right now.
But yeah,
Okay.
if you can't reach
To
me
the
in town, I
cold,
can
you
just
know what I
wait
mean?
here and talk to someone
Yeah.
if they need food.
I mean, I would offer you another jacket, but I don't want to have to buy a third one.
If you can't reach out to me, if you have to go back on patrol and whatnot, I don't mind waiting here a couple minutes to talk to someone else about it.
Yeah, I mean right now I'm just trying to reach out to DOC to see if someone was available to come down here and speak with you about
But
that.
yeah,
I was gonna send
like
forward
I
your
said,
number
they
to.
had said that you had a lot. They had a lot of cadets going through, like I think a whole classroom of them, and I just don't know. I know I'm not privy to information where we have this many left. I just want to know. It's been almost a week. I'm not trying to be mean. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're not being mean. I put forward your number and your name with them and told them that you're interested in talking with them. I haven't got a response back yet, but they might respond shortly. So I
Okay.
did give them your number, so they might call you
Okay.
directly.
Yo,
Okay.
can I get your opinion on something?
But
Do you
yeah,
think
no,
Skittles are overrated?
I'm good on food for the
No.
moment. I can go talk with some of the other officers.
Really?
Now that you're
You
around,
like
and send your
Skittles?
Yeah, I
number to
can
them
wait
as well.
here.
Yeah.
See if they. The only place I do not have any idea of where it is I was told.
All
There's
right. Well, never mind then.
There's a noodle place, and they said it's on Queens Boulevard. I could not find it for the life of me.
What about
I
Reese's
do know where
Pieces?
Burger Shot is,
Those are
but
great.
I could not find.
Yo, Reese's Pieces are bomb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Chinese food restaurant somewhere up there. It's like a giant.
All right, so I'm not gonna lie to you.
restaurant on Clips and
My
Vine
beef with
Market.
Skittles is I feel like they always get stuck in your teeth and they're never worth the amount of worth that they are when you eat them.
I know where Clips Boulevard is, but I just couldn't find it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's
I'd have
like
to go up there and check it out.
one part chew the Skittle, two part try to get the Skittle out of your teeth to be able to swallow it. I can't. It bothers me.
Because I'm
Huh.
looking at my GPS on my phone, and
Interesting
I
way
see
to look
two
at it.
bars that are on Weston Clips.
I feel like nobody really thinks about that. They're just like, yo, they taste great. I mean, honestly, I don't even think they taste that great. It's just
Yeah, no,
like,
it's kind of further down.
that's
to be
fruity
honest.
candy. Don't really taste like fruit. It's just real fucking sweet. I don't know. Maybe it's because I
a little bit
overthink
further
it.
down. It doesn't really stand out on the GPS too much, but it's somewhere down there.
Is it near the tattoo place on Vinewood?
No, it's further down a Clips for the most part. It's kind of near wherever that train restaurant is.
So how long about do you think that you were up there? Do you remember?
Okay, I know where the train restaurant is. I just have to go back up to West Clips and look for it. So it's near the train restaurant. You say?
Yes.
Okay.
Last
well, I
night,
can head
it was
there,
after we got arrested.
or if you want me to stay.
Oliver and I had a talk.
If you want to have it for a late night snack after you get off shift.
And I kind of just remember running.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not really that hungry right now.
Okay.
If you want to go up there and check it out, you can. And then I can call you whenever
I got you.
any of us are needing food or something.
Okay, I will head up there. Thank you. Sorry for bothering you, ma'am. And by the way, what is your name, ma'am?
My name is Lieutenant Quinn.
Oh, hi.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah. As I know, you have my number. Just let me know if you guys need food, and I will try to be back down here with obviously your preference: burger shot, the noodle place, or gas station food. It doesn't matter.
Okay, thank you. Sounds good.
Maybe like 17 hours ago.
Jesus.
Give or take.
Man, that's the one time that I feel bad about actually not blowing up your text messages.
That wouldn't have changed anything, Watts.
I wouldn't have changed anything, but maybe you'd have been like, "Yo, I'm hurt."
Maybe, but I don't really open up to that kind of stuff.
I know you don't. I'm not trying to say that I expect you to. It's just. I guess idealistic part of me is like, yo, you know, maybe at that point you wouldn't have been stuck out there for 17 hours, freezing and bleeding.
Hmm.
I don't know. You do you, however you have to. You know, I respect it. It's just a thought. that's
Reason
all.
and Bleeded would have been a good title. Hi, Bug. How you doing? Where did Theo go?
So I don't mean to like stand awkwardly across the room from you like this. I just feel like those chairs look really, really uncomfortable.
You're good. If I had a problem, I'd say something. Or I'd make fun of you.
I mean, if it'll make you feel a little bit better, you can make fun of me. It's cool.
No.
Yo, hold on. I'll take off my hat and you can call me Eminem like everybody else does. Watch.
No.
Yeah, that's why I always wear a hat.
Why does your hair match your uniform?
I mean, I guess I never really thought about it like that.
It does match your uniform, like, a lot.
Lieutenant, does my hair match my uniform? That's all right, Rena. Don't take it personally. She was giving me the silent treatment earlier today, too. It's just, you know, she comes in, I put my hat back on now. I don't know. AJ and I were both trying to talk at her at one point, and she just looking at us like blankly, like she didn't even want us. Didn't even want to talk to us. She turned around, and walked back in the locker room again. Oh, all right, all right.
Oh.
I think honestly, I think it's a me thing. I don't think it has anything to do with you at all. I think it's strictly a me thing. Yo, do you need any more water? I can go get you some more water if you need some more water.
No, I'm good.
Are your arms or your legs feeling nice and stretched? Because you should really sit back down.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, you got that metabolic disorder too, huh? You know, I had a whole diner full of people making fun of me one day because they just didn't understand. I was trying to explain to them like, nah, I can't metabolize my food sitting down, and they're like, ha ha, what do you mean you can't? I like ate like a whole bunch of stuff, and they're like, well, you need to learn to stand or eat standing up. I'm like, it's whatever. It was hurtful. I just wanted to enjoy my burger, you know. Yo, Lieutenant, are you still giving us the silent treatment?
No, I had to go answer questions about someone applying to DOC, and I was like, we're not DOC.
Sick.
And then they were like, yeah, but I want to ask questions about it still. And I was like, okay, sure. Anyways, how are you feeling? Are you feeling a little bit better at least?
Mm, more human, I guess.
More human is definitely better. You kind of remember anything that led up to any of that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you're not in trouble or anything, and you don't have to tell us, but I can probably say for the both of us, we're both pretty concerned and just kind of want to make sure everything's all right.
Um. Well, she's broken. Since a little over a week ago, I've been hearing my dad's voice in my head. Mostly just saying things like he used to when I grew up, like I wasn't good enough, or no one's ever gonna care about me or love me, or and everyone who cares about me is lying. And the more that the week drew on, the more louder it got. Because he's not dead anymore like he was supposed to be. I was told he died 10 years ago, and then he was standing in front of me at Salieri's staring at me with that stupid smile. And I had to look him in the face and deal with trauma that I haven't dealt with in a very long time. And I haven't really slept in 7 days, like enough to sustain myself. And last night, Oliver came down the stairs while I started seeing Dad in front of me. And I was having an episode, or whatever they're called. And he was standing in front of me. And I think Oliver, I think he tried to comfort me. But all I remember is running out of the apartment and down the street. And don't arrest me, but I got a car.
I'm not here to arrest you. I'm not trying to arrest you for anything.
And then a few people around the area started shooting as I was driving away. And I think I got hit because I did. And then I went to my spot. To kind of just chill out. And I had found some morphine in a car earlier, and I took it to try to get his voice out of my head for just a minute. And I guess I fell asleep. And yeah, here I am. Oh no.
The spot you went to, it's the little couch on that hill, kind of up in Vinewood Hills and stuff. Is that a spot you usually go to and stuff? And do other people know about it?
You guys are the only ones that know. Now.
Okay, so like Oliver and the other brothers and stuff don't know about that spot?
No.
I'm assuming you would rather them not know about that spot.
I mean, eventually I was planning on telling them on my own terms, but
I mean, that's your little spot to kind of share if you want to. We kind of found it because you were hurt and stuff, so.
yeah.
Mostly asking because I had very, very, very long novels of text from Oliver this morning. And he's very concerned.
Yeah. He's been telling me that I'm not been myself this whole week.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of hard to be yourself when you're having to go through traumatic events that you thought were over with and that you already moved past, and they just come back out of nowhere. It's not really something anyone's prepared for, to be honest. As soon as a traumatic event happens, you kind of deal with it then and there, and then you slowly kind of move on and plan to leave it behind you. And when it comes back out of nowhere, it's not really like a guide on how to deal with that kind of thing.
He's still
I can let you know, but go ahead. Sorry.
sorry. Is he still in Pillbox?
Yes. As far as I know, he is in a medically induced coma, or just a coma, I think. I'd have to look at my notes again. But I am dealing with that case personally, so. And based on the statements I've gotten from everyone else regarding that entire situation, I'm gonna try and look into past stuff and try and make sure he stays away.
I think if he gets out, he's gonna kill me.
We're gonna see to it that that doesn't happen.
I know sometimes words are just words and don't really have a whole lot of stuff behind them, but pretty much just what Watts said, where I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that he doesn't hurt anyone ever again. even if I have to personally handcuff him, hobble him, and put him all the way up in prison and leave him in solitary by himself for the rest of his life, I'll go do that. And you don't have to talk about this if you don't want to, but I'm gonna ask, and then if you don't want to talk about it, just be like, no, shut up, Theo. I don't want to talk about that. And then if you do, you can if you want to. I'm here to listen because I know I've been saying that I'll go meet up and talk to you, and I've just been kind of slacking on that, so that's my fault.
It's
Yeah.
not, though. You're busy. You are a lieutenant.
And also, if at any point you are uncomfortable with my presence being here and you want to talk strictly to Lieutenant Quinn, please don't be afraid to say so.
I'm good.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I put that out there for you. That's all.
So, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Sarah. Theo, the only reason that I've been texting you incessantly, not that I'm trying to be annoying, is because Oliver told me a little bit about how you helped him when he got arrested that first time. And then he was pushing me to talk to you because he thought that you would be one of the only people that can help. And no offense, Watts, but I don't respond well to males trying to tell me what to do or how to feel or giving me advice.
Yeah, no, I get it. I totally understand.
So, just wanted to say that.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that, especially from the statements and stuff that I've heard so far. I can completely understand that, and I felt bad for Oliver because one, I was confused on why he was getting arrested in the first place or what he was getting into, but when I was able to sit down and kind of talk to him about a bunch of stuff, it kind of started making a little bit more sense. And as much as I can't really say, like, yeah, fuck it, go do all the crime. Like, I can't encourage people to do crime. I understand how his mind was kind of processing that whole situation and how he kind of only saw one way out of that situation.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. I understood it. And the judge came down and had to let him know that his license was being suspended for medical practice and stuff like that. And they kind of hit him with the disappointed dad talk. And as much as I was like, damn, we're losing a really good doctor kind of thing, I can also see for him how it's more of a freeing thing, you know? Like he's able to kind of make his own decision and be free from whatever kind of burdens were in the past.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Yo, Quinn, do you know he had 8 kids?
Oh my god.
What?
He doesn't
Huh?
have 8 kids.
It's a word on the street.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of kids. What the fuck?
He doesn't have 8 kids. He can't even take
Yo.
care of himself.
You know, I can't. She's not wrong.
I'm basically the older sibling at this point. But what were you gonna ask me, Quinn?
Oh, I was gonna ask, because you said you were hearing and seeing things and stuff. So I was gonna ask, do you think that's just kind of been happening due to the lack of sleep, or do you think it like, is it happening when people bring up certain things and it kind of jumps you into that mindset, or how exactly is that happening and how often is it?
Bird XR, thank you for the follow and the sub. Holy shit. When he appeared at Salieri's out of the blue, I'm having a hard time, my throat hurts. He said things that he used to say to us when we were growing up. Very demeaning things that from a toddler to 14 were drilled into my head and made to make me believe that it was real. Things that, like I said, I wasn't enough, or no one actually loved me, or shit that I believed, and I guess still kind of believe. But he said those things, and I was hearing them in person for the first time after spending 10 years dealing with the fact that I wasn't hearing them anymore. And I guess just having him alive again brought back the trauma of his everything. And then I started having nightmares that night after I shot him, and I didn't sleep, and then I started seeing him occasionally, and everyone tried to help. They did. But I'm having a really hard time just wrapping my head around the fact that he's still here, and he's still tormenting us.
Yeah, I mean, I think anyone would be having an insanely difficult time trying to wrap their heads around it, because from what I've heard, you guys were all saying that he passed away like 10 plus years ago or something. So just to have him pop up again and be like, hey, by the way, still back, is kind of just hard to process in itself. Plus, all the traumatic stuff that he put everyone through, it doesn't really help at all.
I don't know if you know this, or it was said somewhere, but Oliver, Zell, and I didn't know about each other until 2 months ago-ish. T knew, but Eric had sworn him to secrecy over the whole thing, and he just kept the secret, I guess, after he died. But our dad had 2 lives. He had Oliver and Zell in Chicago, and he had me and my 2 younger brothers in Ohio. And the reason that not only the fact that he was in the hospital bothers me, it's that for 14 years he hurt us and threw gauze and stitched stuff at us and told us to stitch ourselves back up or ice it or whatever. and never brought us to the hospital and taught us that cops were bad and to not say anything to anybody or it would be worse. And then I was 14. My entire childhood home had burned down. And I woke up in a hospital and spent almost 2 months, I guess, with them ripping off my burned skin to find new skin. And then I was thrown here in Sandy to live with T. So I never really got to deal with what he did or what happened. So I guess that there's that.
So, did some of the police or did some of the nurses or something let you know that, hey, like, your father passed away in that fire, or did they just kind of not say anything and everyone assumed he was gone?
They told me that they recovered everyone's bodies. At least that's what I think I heard. For a week in the hospital, I was sedated because I was fighting the staff. I guess panicking. I don't remember what they said, but I wasn't cooperating and I was hurting myself more, so they sedated me for a very long time. And when I woke up, they told me that they had a trooper come down and tell me that they found everyone's body or that everyone had been recovered. I don't remember. It was a really long time ago now. But he was dead. I was told he was dead.
So, what I can do, and if you don't want me to, I don't have to, but I can try and maybe reach out to some of the troopers out there in Ohio and see if I can have them send over any kind of case files just so I can kind of get some of those unanswered questions that you have answered. It could also help possibly with boosting the case file I already have against him, especially if there's no type of arrest or anything from that. Maybe I can somehow work with that or just have more fuel to try and get him locked away for a very long time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's laws on a book about faking your own death, if I'm not mistaken, even isn't there, Lieutenant?
Oh god, why is there a 1013? 360 status? Uh, 215, are you able to respond, or do you want one of us to break off and help?
I can run down real
Copy.
quick. Where's he at?
That's a great question. He's on Sonora Freeway, I think.
Alright, gotcha.
I think it's just
Con-
an MVA, so...
Okay. Connie 508, show me 10-8-1076, that 1013.
So 3 people just got hurt in Polito, falling down a mountain apparently, and then another trooper just crashed on the highway. So that's where he has to go really quick. So
Well, that's fine.
but yeah, no, I can definitely look into. I'll try and reach out to some troopers in Ohio because that's where you said it happened, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll try and reach out to them, see if they have any kind of information on that, and then I'll just call you or text you or something. Probably call you just so I can talk to you in person about it, and we can kind of go over any kind of questions or whatever and just read through it and stuff. Given that they said that they just recovered people, I'm going to assume they kept it vague because it was an ongoing situation and they didn't have all the finer details at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll try and do some research on that and I'll let you know.
Thank you.
On another note, I know that I don't want you to have to relive through all that trauma and stuff because it seems like a lot. And while I can't exactly relate to it, I can listen and understand where you're coming from at least. So I'm here to listen if you just want to scream at the world and tell the world how much it sucks because you had to go through all that stuff. I also know that you don't like hospitals, but if you were interested, we could try and find a therapist too if you wanted to talk to them.
Oh no, that would be bad. The Shaws in therapy doesn't really end well.
That's fair. Therapy wasn't really ever my thing either, but I figured I'd offer just so it's out there.
No, I appreciate it. I'm gonna say this very vaguely for the fact that, you know, you're the one on the case and everything.
Okay.
I'm afraid of it not working out in our favor and the lengths that we'll have to go to. Because if he gets out after the shit that he's done in the past, especially with what I did to stop him, he's gonna kill us. And I'm not saying that to be dramatic. I'm telling you as someone who was raised by this man, who looked him in the eyes when he was at his scariest. He was the monster that we grew up with. And unfortunately for us, he wasn't imaginary. He liked to lock us in closets and make us sit there for hours. Sometimes a day he would forget about us. And my younger brothers I took the worst of it because it got to the point where I would sit in front of the closet door to protect them when he was drunk and pissed off. And I would take whatever punch he threw at me because it kept them from getting hurt too bad. And
like I said earlier, and with what you're telling me now, and just what you're having to go through, I will do everything that I possibly can. I understand being unsure with the whole justice system because it does have its flaws sometimes. But I'll sit in meetings, interrogations, all that kind of stuff just to be 110% sure that he will not hurt anyone ever again. I'll talk with the DOJ, I'll talk with all the people in the district attorney's office, I'll get all the fuel that I need to make sure that he's locked away in solitary, isn't able to hurt anyone ever again. Even if you happen to get arrested or something, there would be no chance of him being able to talk to you while you're up there and he's up there.
I love Theo too. Yeah. Did you ever have an imaginary friend growing up?
Yeah, probably a couple. Me and my brother were pretty imaginative, so we came up with all sorts of things.
They say that your imaginary friend is always your conscience when you grow up. And that voice in your head is your imaginary friend going through life with you. Like an angel, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My question is, what would you do if that voice in your head was something that you just didn't want to hear anymore? Because I'm trying to fight my dad's voice so hard. And as you can tell by last night, I'm losing. And I don't know what to do.
The fact that you're still trying to fight and still trying to put up a fight just shows me that you're stronger than I think that you think you are. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to bullshit and sugarcoat it. It's not going to be an easy thing to deal with at all. It's an insanely traumatic thing that you thought you already moved past and you're like, okay, well, I don't have to deal with this anymore. And then it just kind of came at you full blast out of nowhere, unexpectedly.
Yeah.
But from the short time that I've known you, I feel like you are a very strong person. And you do have a lot of people that care about you, and a lot of people that are willing to be there for you. So whenever that voice gets loud, or you see something, or you hear something, or even if it's just something small, you're just having an off day, you can lean on other people. You don't have to be 110% strong. You don't have to protect other people. You need to be able to lean on other people sometimes too. You can't take it all on your shoulders.
Tell her, Theo.
I know you said heck therapy, and I don't blame you whatsoever. I tried therapy a few times, and that did not go that well at all, so I should probably listen to my own advice when it comes to talking about things, but usually I'm kind of the same. I'm kind of just like, yeah, I can probably handle it, and I just kind of tuck it away and deal with it later.
Yup. Eventually it drowns you, though.
It does. And then it's not really fun to clean up the mess afterwards.
Nope.
So, what if we can start off with whenever you need to talk, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to pretty much anyone, and I'll try and break whatever I'm doing, and then we can just talk. Even if you want to just go get coffee somewhere, when you just want to scream at the world and rant and vent or whatever. Even if you just want to sit there and have someone next to you while you're drinking coffee, that works too.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can just go to, I don't know, like either once a week, a couple times a week, or just whatever, and just kind of have someone to talk to whenever you need someone to talk to.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Especially when it's warmer, then we could go get strawberry milkshakes instead of coffee or hot chocolate or whatever it may be. But right now it's kind of frozen outside, so
Yeah, honestly, I'm over it.
yeah, hopefully it kind of starts clearing up soon. Hello.
Hey, I need food.
Well, hey, there's food right there. Also, no one's crashed. Well, actually, never mind. I was gonna say no one's crashed their car today, so the budget's fine. But someone just 1013 a bit ago, so never mind.
I don't even keep up with the budget anymore.
What? You're always yelling at people about the budget.
Yeah, that's more just to make people think that I care about the budget.
Oh.
It's kind of smart, honestly. But no, that would be nice.
Well, I will try better to not get so drowned in paperwork and all that kind of stuff so I can be a little bit more available.
And also, you know that it's totally fine if you're not, because it's okay.
I get that. I know. I'm still I'm gonna stick to my promise. I'm gonna be there if you need someone to talk to.
Okay.
I know you said you don't really like guys telling you what to do and stuff, and it's your brother, so he'll probably just get annoying sometimes because that's what brothers do. But
Yep.
I'd definitely say try talking to Oliver too. He's pretty concerned. He's been texting me a lot lately and stuff, and he's concerned, but he doesn't know what to do or how to approach it. So
Oh, Rhonda, you're in my head. Good night, Brandon. There's a detail that I may have left out.
okay.
Regarding Oliver. There's a slight reason why I don't really go to him too much. And, out of all the brothers that I've had and do have, he looks the most like Dad. And it didn't hit me till a few weeks ago when him and I were sparring at the pump and run. And the look on his face that he gets when he's focused and throwing punches is scarily similar. Even the way he hits. So I tend to tread carefully around him, which I guess goes along with my fear about everyone being mad at me. But it's easier to talk to Zell about it, but he's gone out of the city for a while. And T, but he's still fucked up from the hammer hitting him in the head. And I don't like approaching men about it, or aggressive men, or I tried carefully.
Which is, yeah, that's completely understandable. How about this then? Okay. Do you have any other women that you can go to about this kind of stuff? Just in case I'm not around or something.
Yeah, I have a few.
Okay, so
She's thinking? She's thinking?
if I'm around then, and for right now, just, keep doing the thing where you tread carefully. And then maybe later on we can warm up to that kind of thing once you start kind of getting a little bit better, because it will get better. It's gonna take an unknown amount of time because there's no set timeline or guide on how to deal with this kind of stuff. But if, like I kind of mentioned earlier, if it's just a bad day, if you're struggling, if
I can't spell
you're
green.
hearing things, if you're seeing things, if any of that stuff is kind of going on, just call me. Try to remind yourself that he's not actually there. I know it's gonna seem crazy and insanely difficult, but if you can try and ground yourself to the point where you can pull your phone out and call me, I'll try and figure out where you are, and I'll try and be there to help you out, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
And I know it's not as simple as just like, oh yeah, just calm down and just kind of be aware of your surroundings kind of thing. It's not that easy. There's a trick that I picked up because I used to deal with pretty bad panic attacks. And they still happen from time to time. It's not as bad anymore, but it's a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique where if I can feel myself starting to panic or just I feel like I'm losing it, I start with the number 5 and I count 5 things around me that I can see. And then I just say those out loud to myself. So if I was sitting here, I'd say I can see the refrigerator and the pizza box and the chair and the donut on the table and that little jar of limes, which I don't know why we have a jar of limes over here, but we do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 5 things. And then you kind of go down the list. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 of all the senses. So then you go to 4 things that you can touch that are next to you, or 4 things that you can feel. So I have gloves on, so that's a thing I can feel. There's the couch, there's a table, and there's a coffee machine over there. Then you go down to 3 things that you can hear. So you just say out loud like 3 things that you could hear. Why am I blanking? Oh, and then it's 2 things you can smell and 1 thing you can taste. Once you get down to the 1 thing that you can taste, and you're still kind of panicking, you're still in that mindset, you just start again. But you do different things this time. So you do 5 things again that you could see, but they have to be different from the first 5. And you just kind of keep doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing just to it kind of helps you realize that just kind of what's around you and kind of ground yourself and realize that it's your brain doing dumb brain things where it overthinks and makes you hear things that you don't necessarily want to hear or pay attention to kind of thing. So it helps me a bit. I've used it a couple times just to try and calm down and stuff. So
That's actually really smart.
it's definitely helpful because sometimes when your brain starts overthinking, it kind of kicks into high gear and everything kind of feels like it's spiraling and you have no control over anything. But when you're trying to point out things that you can see, hear, feel, all that kind of stuff, it kind of puts you back in control and kind of guides you onto a path of, hey, let me try and find these things really quick. And then you kind of distract yourself and you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm just sitting on this couch trying to find things in a room. And all those loud, annoying voices in my head aren't, I mean, they were there, but it just kind of helps you get back to a normal level, I guess.
Yeah. Grounded.
Exactly.
You are good at what you do, you know that, right?
Uh, I try to be.
Well, I'm telling you from someone who had to deal with the cops at 14. You're one of the best. Not many would take time like this, that's for sure.
It can be hard sometimes because I was going to try and talk to you yesterday too, but people decide that they do not like cops and they want to shoot at us. So the job has its ups and downs for sure.
I mean,
But being able to help people kind of makes the bads of the job not as big, I guess.
I mean, I'd say getting shot is pretty bad. Like a big bad. But
If me getting shot means someone else won't get shot, then I would do that any day.
I feel that.
It does hurt, don't get me wrong. I would rather no one get shot, to be honest. But if me having to get shot at means that I can get that person in the custody, arrest them so they can't hurt anyone else anymore, then I would much rather prefer that.
No, I get that. It's pretty respectable.
I'm also going to recommend probably stick with the antibiotics and all the other stuff that the hospital prescribed you and probably not take random sticks of morphine that you find.
Yeah, that shit knocked me out. I don't know what the fuck was in that thing, but
Exactly, you just randomly found it. Someone could have put random shit in there.
yeah, well, listen, I was not exactly the right mind to weigh the pros and the cons before I just stuck it. Not that that's an excuse, but you know what?
Hmm?
Oliver's never gonna let me hear the end of this.
Yeah, he's probably going to give that whole disappointed, like, wow, how could you do this and not tell me anything? You could just tell him to shut up, to be honest,
True.
if you don't want to deal with it. If you want, I can talk to him and let him know that you're okay and everything's okay, and just to not bombard you with 50 questions at a time. Because I did try calling him at least 8 times on the way from picking you up to the hospital, so.
Yeah, that's... I'm sorry that that happened in the first place.
You have nothing to apologize for. I'm just glad that you're okay and we were able to get to you in a. I'm just glad we were able to get to you. I don't know how long you were out there for.
Watts asked me and I did backtracking. And it's almost like, I think it was 17 hours. The only good thing about the snow was that, it stopped me from bleeding out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you didn't bleed out and stuff. I wish that I looked at my phone a little bit sooner, but
Oh,
I'm just glad that you're okay now.
that was... I texted you that, but way before.
Well, still.
It's okay. It's not like you didn't have a good excuse. You literally got shot twice. It happens.
Yeah. Well, I will reach out to the troopers in Ohio and see what I can dig up on that. It might be a few days just because it is kind of still around the holidays, so they might take a bit to get back to me. But as soon as I have that, I'll call you and meet up with you and go over all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, probably shouldn't take any more time. You've been super helpful so far, and I don't want to, take you away from any more people that need help, so...
You don't have to worry about my time at all. I'm worried about you right now. So if you want to sit and talk and vent and rant and all that kind of stuff, go for it. If you want me to go take you to your house or something, I can do that too. It's completely up to you.
Son of a...
Hmm?
You said a truck fell off a mountain or something?
Yes.
That's Oliver's girlfriend, and she's really hurt, apparently.
.508 status. Oh my god. If you want, I believe all of them got taken to the hospital, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I can try and figure out where they are if you want me to take you to them.
Yeah. You Eugen texted me and said that they're really hurt in Pillbox. So
Good. I can take you over there if you want, or wherever you want to go.
yeah, the things I do for people.
I can take you over there if you want your car or something. I'd probably recommend staying or being careful if you want to drive.
No, I'll do a flip.
Okay, no. No flips, no crazy kick flips or anything.
Could you imagine if I mastered that?
It would be sick if you mastered it. I don't know if you should go out and start training to be the best kick flipper in the world right now. Maybe wait till you get a little bit more healed and stuff.
But yeah, I live in Integrity, so like I can just run and get a car if I need it, just so in case you have to like go.
I don't really have to go anywhere right now because we have enough people on shift to run around and do things at the moment. Let me lock this. We're taking this car because 508 ran into something.
Sorry, I just saw a cop car pull in because I wanted you to know it's on the house. I have food.
Huh.
Yeah, I have food. It's on the house. I don't know who pulled in, but it's on the house if you want to come and pick it up.
Back or front?
Front
Front seat's
desk, ma'am. Unless you want me to go to the side door, I'm right at the front desk.
That's Jericho's problem.
Yeah, I think someone came through the... I think it's the person that asked about their application again that just showed up. Okay. Did you want me to take you up to get your car, or do you want to go to Pillbox?
Just Pillbox for now, and then I can figure it out from there.
Okay. That works. Apparently, all the cops are crashing out on the highway today.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, Burnett crashed out his car. That's why Watts had to dip out. And now Watts just crashed out his car.
Nice.
Yeah, but McDonald's is there to help him, so he's okay. Oh my god, that car's speeding. And they ran a... Oh my god, they ran a red light. I can't believe it.
Well, you're an undercover cruiser at this point.
True. I get to drive this around if I'm a lieutenant. And I can dress in, like, super fancy clothes, but it's too cold to do that, so I'm gonna not. Ta-da. Like I said, if you need anything at all, just don't hesitate to call me and I'll try and figure out where you are and help out, okay?
Okay, thanks. Like, a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, so. Even if you just want to text instead of call, I'm around for a little while, so.
Okay. Don't get shot.
I'm gonna try not to.
Yeah, that would be bad. Okay. Alright.
I'll update you if I get shot, but I plan on not getting shot.
That is a good thing to not plan on doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yep, you too.